All right, everybody, welcome back. Get ready for a deep dive.
Yeah.
A deep dive into the lyrical mind, the artistry
Wow.
of Canibus.
Yeah.
We got a request to someone sent in what seems to be, it's got to be lyrics, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's called Pinecomb Poem. Canibus Pinecomb Poem. And I'm excited.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be fun. So like
This is gonna be good.
This is not your average top 40, you know. We're talking serious wordcraft here.
Yeah, no, this is poetry disguised as rap. Like Canibus, he's not just spitting bars.
Right.
He is crafting these intricate verses packed with imagery, metaphor, just so much depth to unpack.
And you're the perfect person to help me unpack it. So let's just dive right in, man. This poem, Pinecomb Poem, it kicks off with this line that just immediately grabs you. It says, I revolve with the earth lyrically.
Right.
Just what a statement. What's your take on that, just that opening line?
That's pure Canibus, right from the jump.
Yeah.
He's not just saying he's a good rapper, he's placing himself on par with the Earth's rotation. Like, that's a constant force, you know what I mean?
Wow.
It speaks to this natural, unstoppable flow that he has. His lyrical ability is as inherent to him as the Earth spinning.
It's true. It's almost like breathing to him at this point. It's just so natural.
Exactly.
And then he follows that line with, the blood of the Gorgon was used as a cure for the poison. I mean, he's pulling from Greek mythology already, right out the gate.
Right, and that's what's so fascinating about Canibus, is this, like, he seamlessly blends these highbrow references with this raw street lyricism, and it's in that juxtaposition that his brilliance really shines through, you know?
Right.
Like, he can go from ancient myths to, like, you know, street slang in a heartbeat, and it just works.
He owns it. He totally owns it.
He owns it.
And you're right, it's in that contrast where you really see his I don't know, his real skill.
His versatility, his range.
So he establishes this lyrical prowess, but then he takes this turn and he goes into this image of an archaeological dig.
Yeah.
And he's talking about the bone matter of this unknown rapper. It's almost like he's saying that real hip-hop, true lyricism, is this lost art form.
It's like he's unearthing it.
Yes.
You know, he's bringing it back to life.
And he's like he's almost like the curator of it, right?
Exactly. He's the curator, the preserver of this intricate art.
And it's like he's placing himself in this long lineage, right, of these incredible lyricists. Like he's like the heir to this forgotten kingdom of wordsmiths. Yeah. And then just when you think you've got a handle on where he's going, he hits us with this. Space-time is converted to time-space, and sidewinder rhymes hit you, split you.
Yeah.
I mean, what is happening here?
The man is not afraid to get scientific, even metaphysical, you know? He's playing with physics, he's bending reality with his words, and that sidewinder metaphor that is so powerful. Because it's precise, it's deadly, it leaves a mark.
Just like his rhymes.
Just like his rhymes. He's not just rhyming off the top of the dome here. This is calculated.
This is strategic.
This is to have an impact.
He's thinking levels ahead, like he's playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. It's incredible. And then, after all of this barrage of complex imagery, he drops this truth bomb, he says. The meaning of these rhymes are dead to the modern day mind. Even if you hear this 1,000 times, because of this, many have died. It's almost like a challenge to the listener.
Oh, it's absolutely a challenge. He's saying most people won't grasp the depth of what I'm saying. You know, They hear the words, but they're missing the meaning.
It's going over their heads.
And it's unfortunate, but it's this reality that true artistry is often unappreciated, especially in a world that's obsessed with just the superficial.
It's true. Deep listening, truly engaging with art, is a dying art in itself. And then we get to the end of this poem, and it's like this storm of imagery. You have a literal storm. There's a scarred arm, a missing microphone. It's left open to interpretation, which is brilliant in itself, but what do you take away from that ending?
It's interesting. To me, it speaks to the sacrifices that artists make, you know, particularly rappers.
Yeah.
The storm, it could represent those creative struggles, those internal battles they face. The scar is like this badge of honor, you know, earned from pouring their heart and soul into their craft.
Right.
And that missing microphone, I don't know, it could be a symbol of silenced voices, of the price they pay for speaking truth to power.
Wow. What a journey. And we just took a deep dive into, what, 4 verses?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's already so clear that Canibus is operating on a whole other level, lyrically. I mean, this isn't just music, this is poetry.
Absolutely.
This is philosophy, it's thought-provoking, it's challenging.
And that's the beauty of Canibus, right? He doesn't just spoon feed you, you. As the listener, he doesn't spoon-feed his audience.
He makes you work for it.
He makes you work for it. He demands your attention, your focus, and then he rewards you with these layers upon layers of meaning. This is not music to just passively consume. This is something to really sit with.
To dissect.
To dissect, to analyze, to truly appreciate.
And to our listeners out there, we urge you, go back and listen to Planecomb Poem again. And this time, really sit with the lyrics, pay attention to those word choices, the metaphors, the density of the thought in every single line, because I guarantee you, you will discover something new with each listen. This has been a true deep dive into the brilliance of Canibus, and we'll catch you next time.